one catching him, trying to get him out of the water before he drowned himself, or get him out the fire before he burned up. Daddy was going through something with this boy. So he went to the Messiah, not the boy. The boy got some problems going on with him. The daddy went to the boy, went to the father, went to the son, and said, we need some help. And I know you can do it. What's the next verse say, my brother?
The Messiah said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believes.
Now he said, look, you're asking me for help, but I want you to know you got to believe. See, you can just, anybody can ask for help. How about Roland?
Yes, sir.
Anybody can ask for help.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Antonio?
Yeah.
Brother Gary? Anybody can ask for help. But how many people believe they're going to get that help? The Messiah said, if you can believe,
Yes.
not whether I can do it or not, I can do it, but can you believe?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I got to know where your belief system is. People come here for prayer and they pray, but do you believe the answer is right there?
Yes.
Where are we today? What do they call this place you're in? Whose house? We're in his house? Who's here right now? He's here right now.
Yes.
You know what brought him in the house? He inhabits the praises of his people. So there's no doubt he's in the house. He heard us giving praises to him. So he came into the house. So when you bring your petition to him, he's here, he's hearing you, he is able, but do you believe? If you can believe, I want you to know that all things. So let's find out what happened. Look at verse 24.
And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Master, I believe. Help thou mine unbelief.
Help, I do believe, but I got some hiccups along the line of my belief system. Help my unbelief. In other words, I'm not giving you 100% of my belief. My faith is not fixated like it should be. It's not at the level it should be. I need help with my faith. Anybody need a little help with your faith today? Because see, just with mustard seed faith, you can tell a mountain to be removed and cast into the sea, and it will obey you. Some people say, oh, he's talking about a problem. No, he said a mountain. I believe it will come out of my master's mouth. He said a mountain can move. Don't look at me kind of funny. Well, let me give you something to think about. When Moshe stood there with his rod in the air, water in front of him, army of the wrong people behind him, mountain on both sides of him, there's only one way out. Through. Did the water assuage on both sides? If he can make water back up, if he made water back up, a mountain can move. Scripture says the trees gonna clap their hands and dance. Scripture says the rocks gonna cry out. Y'all sit there and don't believe what I'm telling you. See, I'm a believer. Everything he spoke out of his mouth will come to pass. No doubt in my mind. Well, let's see what happened here. He said, straightway the father of the child said, I got faith, I got a little faith, but help me where I don't have some. In some situations, your faith might not be where it needs to be. Well, I know all y'all faith right where it's supposed to be all the time. Or maybe it's just me, Sister Dale. Maybe it's just me. You know, my faith sometimes I got to pump it up a little bit, you know, because I said, I've been praying for that a long time. And look like it ain't. He don't come like you think he don't come. When he comes, he going to answer your prayer. brought him to the Messiah and put his son in the Messiah's care because he believed that the Messiah can do it. But the Messiah said, do you believe 100%? I believe, but how many of us got the buts in here? Well, he's here to help you, to get rid of the buts and put your whole heart in what he can do, not in what you can do. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you ask him to do it and you stick your hands back in it, he pulled his out. He's respectful like that. Oh, you think you can do it? Go ahead. Let's see what you can do. You ask me to do it, let me do it. Huh? Now, if you want to do it, don't ask me to do it. I'm not worried about cooking. Since we will tell you, you want me to cook you some okra? Get out the kitchen. I don't need no input. If I mess up, I'm still going to eat it. You might not want it, but if I'm cooking and I mess up something in there, I'm going to eat it anyway. I cooked it. I'm not going to throw it away. But I don't need no help. All my help. Come on here, somebody. Go down to verse number, let's see what this is here. Go to Acts chapter 9. Acts chapter 9. Now, I'm going to tell you now, if you need some help with your unbelief, he's here today. Don't let the day pass you by. Hallelujah. The Father is speaking to us. Somebody say it right now. Hallelujah. Verse number 20.
And straightway he preached Messiah in the synagogues.
Wait a minute. Go to verse 19, my brother.
And when he had received meat, he was strengthened. Then was Saul certain days with the disciples which were at Damascus. And straightway he preached Messiah in the synagogues, that he is the son of Elohim.
Who is doing the preaching?
Saul.
The very one who was fighting against him. But immediately he went to preaching. But he went on a little journey before that now. Go ahead, my brother.
But all that heard him were amazed.
All of them? Come on.
And said, is not this he that destroyed them which called on this name in Jerusalem, and came hither for that intent, that he might bring them bound into the chief priests?
He came here to tear this business we doing up. What he went out to apprehended him. He went to enslave some people, and he became a slave. He went to bind some people, and he got bound. He went to put yokes on people, and he got a yoke. Are y'all hearing me? Paul was a different man. Shaul was a different man from that day on and for the rest of his life. After he got the hands of Ananias laid on him, and the anointing, the scales fell from his eyes, and he can say, I can see now. And then after he got his eyes cleared up, the Spirit came on the inside of that brother. And right after that, they took him down to the water and immersed him. He took off and went to a distant land. Stayed away for a good while. Came back and went and spent a little time with Kepha. After that, that brother went out there like a tornado for Almighty Yahweh. Now he's under suspicion. He was put under arrest. He was beaten. 5 times he suffered stripes. 39 times save 1. Full total of the stripes suffered was 195. That brother suffered. Snake bit and shook it off. Out in the waters for a day and a night. Shipwrecked. Floated folded in on a piece of board. Nobody's life was destroyed. Not because of the shipmaster, not because of the people on the ship, but because of the relationship.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
That was y'all.
Yeah.
That wasn't nowhere. This whole message is not me. I'm just going to tell you what.
Hallelujah.
The Father's just doing his thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to listen to it again. Isn't that something? Praise Almighty God. Let's go to Yahweh chapter 6.
Hallelujah.
I thought we only had about 2 more, but we got a little bit more. So Yahweh chapter 6. Now listen to what the prophet is saying here. We're going to begin in verse number 5. Tell me what it says.
Hallelujah.
Then said I, woe is me, for I am undone.
Wait. Who in here can confess that? I am undone. In other words, the work is not complete yet. What's next?
Because I am a man of unclean lips.
Let's go. How many of us let some words come out of our mouth that shouldn't come out? And guess what? I'm not necessarily talking about cuss words. I'm talking about words that can demean another person, bring somebody else down. That's unclean. Don't just think it's cuss words. What's the next thing you said, brother?
And I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips.
Are y'all clean in here? Or y'all gossip sometimes? Say something you shouldn't say about somebody you shouldn't be even talking about. Well, we got quiet that time. Maybe you're stepping on some toes here now. The Father's going to find you out. Huh? What else you said, brother?
For mine eyes have seen the King.
What?
For mine eyes have seen the King.
Come on.
The Master of hosts.
Woo! Come on, somebody. Keep going.
Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from afar, from off the altar.
All right.
And he laid it upon my mouth.
Now watch this. He took the coal off of a burning fire, which means that coal was burning hot. Now, first of all, I respect that Malachi, because he can take that coal off the fire and then get burned. Oh, y'all missed that one. See, let me explain to you. See, whatever you do in the Father, you can touch what other folks can't. You can do what other folks can't. You can be what other folks can't be. Because you are not you anymore, but it's him that is in you. The Malachi came from Almighty Yah. So he picked up a coal off the fire, and what did he do with it, my brother? Put it on your mouth. So in other words, those unclean lips have to be purified by fire.
Hallelujah.
How many of us need some lip cleaning today?